I was glad I caught the bus that night. Traffic downtown was terrible after the fireworks. The ride from Navy Pier to 51st and Cottage Grove felt quick, way too quick. I saw them before the bus even stopped. Andrew, Anthony, Lamont, and Kelvin, laughing so loud, standing too close to the curb, already drunk. They smiled when they saw me. We all walked down Cottage Grove toward the liquor store. The guys were joking, but nothing they said felt funny. Tell your girl to buy the wine. They said it like I wasn't even standing there. Andrew smiled at me with that sloppy, drunken smile and wrapped his arm around my neck like I was his trophy. The heat was heavy. The alcohol rolled off his skin. His mouth was wet when he spoke. I said no, and it got quiet. Not loud, quiet, tight, quiet. His smile shifted first, then his eyes. That's when I felt it. Not fear, but pressure. They walked in the middle of 51st Street, singing, taunting cars like they owned the block. A car swerved to miss them. Words were exchanged, gang signs thrown. I begged him to just drop it. That's when he turned to me. Not the strangers, me. Why you always gotta say something? His voice wasn't playful anymore. It was sharp. I turned to walk to his mother's house. That walk felt longer than it actually was. My heels echoed as they hit the pavement. Faster, faster. I could hear him speeding up behind me now. I could see the porch light lit up. That front door felt like my safety. It wasn't. The guys followed us quickly. The air in that kitchen changed once we got inside. I thought if I just got in a house where family was, I would be okay. I could still hear Kelvin laughing. You should slap her. She too stuck up on herself. I wanted to appear busy, so I grabbed a plate just to have something in my hands, opened the refrigerator door just to make space between us. Andrew stepped closer. His eyes were angry. They were blank. You always gotta make me look bad. Then silence again. The first slap was loud, not just on my skin in that room. My glasses hit the stove, but nobody moved. The second one came even faster, then another, then another, then another. The room was full of people, but I felt so alone. I remember the sound of my own breathing more than the words he was saying. I remember the way nobody stepped forward. I remember the way humiliation feels hotter than that pain. Eventually, somebody pulled him off of me. The kitchen settled like nothing had happened. His mother casually walked in. She didn't look shocked. She looked familiar. She extended her hand and helped me up. I was trembling. Then she reached in her pocket. Girl, it ain't that bad. She handed me a cigarette. Like that was normal. Like that was expected. Like this is love. I stood there in my white shirt and pink bow tie, face burning, cheeks swelling, pride shattered. People watched. Nobody apologized. That's when I understood something I didn't have words for. Not yet. It wasn't just him. It was a system, a quiet one, passed down in those kitchens. Done in silence, taught in silence, normalizing shame. That night, he didn't leave. He stayed gone for 3 days. I cried. I was afraid every time I thought I heard the key in the door. When he finally did come home, I remember sitting on the edge of the bed. He cried. He apologized. He said he loved me. I didn't argue. I didn't scream. I watched. When he packed his bag, it wasn't dramatic. Just clothes in a duffel bag. A door opening and a door closing. The sound of it echoed longer than the slaps did. And I stood there in quiet, ashamed to let anybody see, as if I did something wrong. Couldn't put that uniform on. Couldn't go nowhere. Standing there, broken, knowing something had changed.